what's that about? So I decided to test it, and in Los Fresnos, Texas, I bought some tennis balls and started juggling those. And a wonderful Latino cop took it on himself to see why there was such a mess around my camper van in this empty lot behind an AutoZone, because he knew somebody might complain. He said, "What's going on down here?" And I said, "I can't find my iPhone." And I had to take everything out of the camper van because it so easily goes to chaos. And I did find it. He says, "Okay, so no problem." Lovely. The Latino cops all through the Rio Grande Valley are terrific guys, really into serving and protecting. And I said, "Officer, can I show you something?" And I turned on some great Latino music and juggled. I said, "Does this look like something that a 77-year-old or 76 at that point should be able to do out of the blue, never having done it before?" He says, "No, I think it's amazing. I don't understand it either. I think you ought to keep it up." So, walking Playa La Bamba one morning down there in Boca Del Rio, up on a promontory where there was a statue for history. Here's one of the... In the middle of the week, that tour bus is empty. On the weekend, it'll fill up. There was a guy up on that little overlook there juggling with bowling pins, rubber bowling pins. And he had an orange hoodie on, and he was good. And so I went up and approached him, and I said, "I know you don't know me, but I think you're my teacher, because I've been looking for someone to take me to the next level with my juggling." And he says, "Well, let's see what you can do." And he threw some balls hard at me, and I caught them all. He threw bowling pins at me, which I had never experimented with, and caught them all. And he says, "Oh, this is good. Let's stretch you." So he would show off, and I'd applaud for him. I would show off. Well, he'd test me and make me show off, and he was proud of me. And the rich people of Boca Del Rio all walked by. They ignored him. They ignored me. They're not cheerleaders. No. Why would they put somebody else up on a pedestal when it's all about me? And it was one of the happiest half hours of my life. And as that guy who wouldn't give me his name, wouldn't give me his phone number, wouldn't tell me when he was going to be there again, as he walked off with his bag of juggling stuff, I said, "I'm never going to see him again, am I?" But that memory will never go away. And I'm never going to stop juggling. I stopped for a while. When I can't afford tennis balls, I use limes. They're real cheap. And middle-class people, my middle-class friends, absolutely can't understand why I think it's a thing that I can suddenly do this, and why it's so thrilling to dance and juggle to Shakira and other Latin music. You're not going to make money on that, and I might juggle for tips on the beach at the Riviera Maya, I think. So why? What is that? That's not intellectual. That's not something you can sell to corporations. Why do you care about that? None of them are in any way impressed. But simple Mexicans go, "Cool, man. You got Shakira's moves, and you're catching those balls like a rock star." And I know that it's right at the heart of my spiritual practice, right there with swimming in the ocean and dancing in any situation. So thank you to my teacher, Malabaros, juggling, whoever you were. Maybe you were an angel. Maybe I created you. All right.